interact with AI defines how good the output and work AI delivers is, especially with specialized research and workflow tools. Knowing how to work with AI effectively is based on the mental model you bring to it. Before you get started with Cookie AI, you must be sure you're bringing the right set of your own AI skills to the table. In this video, we're going to cover what those skills and this mental model are, why the default ones most people use actively limit their results, and how to shift it before you even typed your prompt. Most people approach AI the way they approach Google. Short question in, answer out. That habit makes sense. It's how we've used the internet for over 20 years. But AI doesn't work like a search engine. When you type a short, context-free question, you get a short, context-free answer. Not because the tool is weak, but because it has nothing to work with. In the example on the screen, the output is technically correct. It answers the question, but it's almost entirely useless for anyone doing real research work. Before you even start working with AI, you must understand what type of AI you need and how to approach it. You wouldn't use a pitchfork to dig up a hole. You'd choose a shovel. Even though they are both garden tools, you know they serve a completely different purpose. Same with AI. You must understand what type of AI you're actually working with, because it changes how you should engage with it. At one end, you have general AI tools, ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, built to answer almost anything, drawing on broad training data and the open internet. Incredibly flexible, inherently general. At the other hand are specialized research tools. Cookie AI sits here. Its primary layer is structured, proprietary database, over 1 billion indexed social posts, hundreds of thousands of tracked accounts, thousands of crypto projects, live market data. Web context sits alongside, but what makes Cookie AI powerful isn't web search. It's that structured, quality-weighted intelligence underneath. The same principle applies to tools like Nansen for on-chain data, Consensus for academic research, Glassnode for market metrics. Each is a specialist with a specific knowledge base built for a specific kind of work. And here's what that means for how you use them. Specialists need a proper brief. The more specifically you engage, the better the work they produce. Think of it this way. Imagine you've just brought on a highly capable analyst, someone who knows the crypto space inside out, has access to data you don't, and can move fast. You wouldn't walk up to them and say, "Tell me about Ethereum." You'd sit down, give them context, your role, the project you're working on, what you're trying to figure out, what format you need back. Then they'd actually produce something useful. Cookie AI is that analyst. The quality of what comes out is almost entirely determined by what goes in. Look at the example on the screen. You're working with the same tool with the same underlying data. The only difference is what you gave it to work with and how deeply they understand your needs based on the context you provided. This video is built around teaching you one idea and skill: how to move from noise to signal. We call it the 4 modes of working with AI: search, brief, dialogue, and workflow. Most people using AI are in mode 1, search. They type something short, they get something generic, and they conclude the tool isn't that powerful. Mode 2 is where useful work starts. Mode 3 is where real collaboration happens. Mode 4 is where AI stops being a tool you use and becomes a system that runs part of your week for you. Each of these modes has its own video in the Getting Started with Cookie AI series. You can watch them separately, but they build on one another if you want the full picture. Before you move on to the next video, we want you to try this. Take the last question you asked any AI tool and got a mediocre answer from. Rewrite it, add who you are, what you're working on, and exactly what you need the output to do. Same tool. See what changes. Next up, we go deep on context, what it actually means, what to include, and the habit that makes every AI session sharper from the first message.